Sanibonani guys, welcome back to yet another video. Guys, this goes without saying, ukuthi uThebo is a lot, but let's just put uThebo in his naughty corner for now in this video. Guys, there's just something about uPalisa. I don't even know how to explain it. Ukuthi ngichaza kanjani. Maybe someone who gets it, explain it or put it into words for me in the comment section. There's something about uPalisa that I'm just like, nah, Palisa man. Like, guys, angazi ukuthi ngichaza kanjani. I just feel like, yes, I've said before, ukuthi uPalisa's not innocent, but I'm just like, now I really need to see, or I really need them to put cameras 24/7, because I'm just like, these stories are not balancing. And for a while, guys, for a second, I was glad that there's someone like Ubongani who could kind of step back from the situation and see things for what they were. Now, let me try and break down a little bit what I'm trying to say about uPalisa. Because, hi, man, girl also needs to take some sort of accountability for the situation. I mean, the two of them are very proud. When Pastor X said, "Wuti, no, two, y'all are full of yourselves." I agree at this point. Guys, just think out this scenario in your head. Now, some of us would understand where uThebo was coming from. Remember uThebo, where in the very first episodes of this season, he spoke about he was constantly in relationships where he was just the one who just kept giving, just kept giving, just kept giving. And his partners were not reciprocating the giving that he was doing. Now, guys, if you were a giver, you'd get this. Sometimes you do it because inhliziyo yakhe injalo, even though you don't get it back. And he was saying, Wuti, you would like to have a wife or a partner who would, also pour into him as he's pouring into them, right? Let's just lay that as a foundation. Now uPalisa guys, from episode 1. I was just like, you know what, this girl, she's the type of girl that got her stuff together. She always talks about, even on her Instagram stories, she's the type of girl that works and don't. And she was clear, ukuthi ufuna indoda esebenzayo. She doesn't want umahlalela, right? So for me, I don't know, I guess I had an expectation ukuthi uPalisa is gonna come into this relationship already vele uyazenzela. She's got her own things. I guess, guys, when you come into a relationship, okay, let me speak one thing at a time, ne? So now, hearing uThebo then saying he gave his car to uPalisa to drive. He gave his bank card to uPalisa. So for me, it's just like, Thebo, you're doing the very same thing that you've been doing in these other relationships. And maybe, guys, uThebo started feeling like, you know what? I'm finding myself in the very same situation. I'm giving, but I don't feel like the person is doing the same to me. I don't even understand why would uThebo be giving uPalisa his car to drive? Is it because he's got more money? Is his car the better one? I don't even understand. Even for uPalisa, for me, I don't know. In my head, I just kind of felt like it was weird in a sense. Not really weird, but I just didn't expect to hear uPalisa accepted ikati liga lokuzana liga Thebo. I thought, she is Miss Independent, who's gonna say, no, babe, keep your card today. I'm gonna spend my money, or some situation like that. But I guess, guys, every person, whether you're independent or not, when you're with your man, you do want to, be treated like, a princess. I don't know. It's just giving vibes to me. Ingatu uThebo is kind of saying, Ubuti feels like, not that he feels like he was taken advantage of, but he kind of feels like he's been giving to uPalisa, and all she's been doing is taking. I don't know how true that is, but something about the situation just makes me feel like one party was like gimme type of vibe. And then another thing now, when uThebo, when it's explained, when Ubongani explains it, Ubongani then says Thebo did not call his wife ugly. He asked a question, or was it uThebo explaining? He asked a question, do you always have to wear makeup or something like that? Now, guys, when a person asks that question, it doesn't necessarily mean they're saying you're ugly. It could mean that the person is saying, do you need to be wearing makeup ngolo hlobo each and every day. And let's be honest, guys, I think in this season, I've only seen, or out of these episodes, I think I've only seen Upalisa once without makeup. For me, honestly, coming from a girly that used to wear makeup regularly on a daily basis, I can tell you for free of charge, there is no woman out there who wears makeup almost each and every day and is not insecure about their looks, whether they're going to agree with me on the statement or not. A person who is comfortable with their looks, guys, is a person who is comfortable to go outside with no makeup and still feel like, you know what, I look decent or I look beautiful. So for me, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of get those vibes considering the fact that I've only seen her without makeup once. Let me try and think, maybe with the other ladies as well. I don't know, you guys, but it seems like the story was quite twisted, or rather when Upalisa was relaying the situation or the story to Umakoto or the other ladies, she interpreted it in the way she thought she understood it. Guys, I don't know. There's just something about this couple that I'm just like, it kind of frustrates me, and their pride frustrates me. How is this marriage even going to work in the future? No one of them is willing to come down. And guys, did you see that scene with when they were playing tennis or something like that? I kind of felt like Utepo did want to go and apologize or mend things with his wife, but he pride, was just not allowing him. And then also the situation of Ubongani asking the question using the word abused. I'm just like, why are people not being honest? Why is Umakoto and Upalisa not being honest? They're coming here saying, no, we never use the word abuse. Yes, you guys never use the word abuse, but you guys have been insinuating that since. And now when you guys are confronted with the truth, why are you guys not admitting it? They are just afraid. Ututepo, he seems like he will go all the way to lawyers, to suing them for defamation of character. And I feel like that is maybe the only reason why they backed down and said, no, we didn't use the word, because I'm just like, Ubongali is the smart guy. I mean, we are smart people as the viewers, and we know very well Uguti, that's what has been insinuated for the past episodes. Even Utepo, when Upa's the ex comes to speak to him in the car, Utepo said that Umakoto said to Upalisa that Utepo is financially abusive towards Upalisa. All of a sudden, no one wants to, account for it. I'm just like, I don't even get to why Utepo is mad at Ubongani, because Ubongani is the one person who has been standing in his corner. Maybe, yes, Ubongani did not phrase the question correctly, but I'm just like, Tepo is just been a defense for nothing. Ubongani doesn't mean any ill intentions. And he, out of all people, should know that at this point. I mean, they've had conversations. He's had enough time to get to know what type of person Ubongani is. So Ubongani wouldn't have used that abusive word if it was not something that has been insinuated throughout these conversations that have been making the rounds. Anyway, guys, let's park it right there, guys. You tell me your thoughts on Upalisa. I don't know, guys, if I was making sense, but listen, Kelly. I just kind of feel like I get to Wuti, this guy did you dirty, but I'm like, I'll Wuti so and cool manch. Anyway, let's pop it right there. You tell me your thoughts on this. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you guys in the next one.